Hi, today we're going to show you how to make a green juice using a nut milk bag and a Vitamix or blender. This is something you would do if you do not have a juicer. It's a really easy, quick way to make a juice, and it makes quite a bit so you can drink it throughout the day. Preferably you want to drink it in the first 15 minutes, but I know that's not always possible. So here we go. I have one green apple cut into about 1-inch pieces. I used a Granny Smith. I like to use less sweet apples for my juices, just to keep the sugar content down. 1 lemon, peeled and seeded. 2 cucumbers cut into about 2-inch pieces. Half a bunch of parsley, green curly parsley, and then this is baby kale that I got from the farmer's market, but you can use any kind of kale, lacinato kale. This is a variety called winter boar, or it's more of a curly green kale. So I used, this is probably comparable to about a half a bunch of another green kale. You can use a whole bunch too, depending on how green you like your juice. And this is 1 full bunch of celery. And then I have here some water to help blend, which I will show you how to do in a minute. And this is the nut milk bag. This is what this looks like, and I will show you how to use that. So I've started off putting basically the juiciest, I don't know if that's how you say it, the most juicy vegetables at the bottom. We have our lemons, cucumbers, and apples. And you can see it pretty much fills the blender. So what I do is I start with that and I add a little bit of water if I need to. Usually I do, so I just go ahead and do that. Maybe a half a cup. And I blend that and then it'll shrink down and then I can add more. So here is the blended lemon, cucumber, and apple. And then I just add to that the rest of the ingredients. All of the celery. And this is a Vitamix, so it will blend things really well. If you're using a regular blender, you might want to blend it in batches, or even decrease the amount to fit the size of your blender, and do it in a couple different batches. So I add everything else in, and I'll blend that up. So here is what it looks like completely blended. It pretty much fills 1 full Vitamix, and that's about 8 cups. And now I'm going to show you how to use a nut milk bag to make the juice. So here we have a large bowl and our nut milk bag, and we basically place the bag in the bowl, leaving the top open. We take our juice and we pour it through. Just pour it into the bag. Maybe, let's see, a couple cups worth. And then you pull the string on the bag. If you end up getting a nut milk bag without a string, you just kind of grasp the top and hold it. And then you just squeeze. Until all of the juices come out. And then you take your pulp from the inside. I can show you what that looks like. And you can use that in your smoothies in the morning. You can put it in a blended soup. If you have a dehydrator, you can make a cracker out of it, or you can put it in your compost. So that is how we make the green juice. And you'll do that in batches. So you'll do the last part in batches. You'll drain it through the nut milk bag, empty the pulp out, and then do another batch, and you should end up with a very large green juice. Enjoy!